Dear actors, please do not start a band. It will suck. Stick to what you know. Dear musicians, want to try your hand at acting? Go ahead. It's usually pretty good. David Bowie in The Hunger? Excellent. Sting in Brimstone and Treacle? Excellent. Dear Death, hey man, I'd be lying if I said you don't scare me. You do. But I also think you kind of motivate me and even comfort me. Knowing my shift here is finite, it's pretty nice. Whatever, Thor. Dear Kurt Cobain, while I admire your decisiveness and understand that you are fed up with the pain that this place guarantees, I think you had another good record in you. And who knows? Maybe you'd be doing something fun today. That's the thing, right? Everything is subject to change, so why not stick around? See what's next. That's why I stick around. But thanks for 4 great records. Love, Thor. Dear believers, lately it has occurred to me that we have way more in common than not. I heard myself describing how the universe always seems to look out for me. That sounds an awful lot like a higher power. I thought to myself, I also believe in karma. I can't say why, but I do. Look, I still think your fairy tales are absurd. I don't think it's worth arguing about. Pray for me if you want. I don't think anyone will hear you, but it's really nice of you anyway. Love, Thor. Dear animals, these are from a book that I'm putting out. Well, it's supposed to be finished by tomorrow, but it still looks like this. Dear animals. Oh, so on that same, the same people that are putting this new book out, they're called Monophonus Press, Monophonus Press. They put out my little graphic novel about when I went insane when I was 27. It's about clinical depression, but it's a lot of drawings and stuff to tell you what insanity feels like. Dear animals, I'd like to apologize for the destruction of the systems upon which we all depend for survival. I'm so sorry. It's just what we do. We kill everything. I would stop it if I could. Love, Thor. Dear Houston, Texas. Houston, are you out there? A lot of attention has been paid to how ugly you are. While petrochemical has turned you into a toxic hell, I still see you as the soulful, swampy birthplace of Lightning Hopkins, DJ Screw, Bill Hicks, the Ghetto Boys, Archie Bell and the Drells, ZZ Top, Beyonce, me, Gretchen Phillips. The list goes on. I mean, hell, Leadbelly is from Louisiana, but he spent a lot of time in Houston, Texas. And this is off the script, but so did Big Mama Thornton. She wasn't from there, but she got famous. She was living in Houston. Barry White, also born in Galveston, which is just down the road from Houston. So thanks. Love, Thor. Oh, I don't know about this one. Okay. Are there any kids in here? To whom it may concern, sobriety and therapy have been good for you, but you're still an asshole and have a long ways to go. Try harder. Love, Thor. Dear religion, you are a destructive and divisive tendency, and I'm glad you are dying. Good riddance, Thor. Oh, here, okay. Summer, listen up. Where are you? Raise your hand. There you are. Dear Dad, wow, what to say? You've been dead 38 years. I still think about you every day. Mom is well. Me, Dave, and Kaylin are taking care of her. She still talks about you constantly. Your legend only grew after 1975. So many people telling me what an amazing man you were to them. I wish I could meet you as a man. You know, I was just 10 the last time we hung out. I didn't finish college. I tour the world playing music. I hope that's okay. Love, Thor. Summer convinced me to read that one. Dear Satan. Y'all love Satan, don't you? I love your sense of style. We all know the Catholics would be nowhere without you. I know you spread destruction and chaos everywhere because that's just what you do. It's cool. I know you spend a lot of time in Texas. Hey, hell, I'm from there. If you're ever in Austin, and I know you prefer Dallas, but if you are, I'd love to make you a batch of my famous black bean nachos. Peace, Thor. Dear Sex. Is it really like Freud said, you're my only motivation? God, makes me feel so simple. But I have to admit, it rings a bit true. Feels like since age 12 or 13, I've been on the run like a wild beast, pursuing or being pursued. Kind of exhausting, and really has taken up so much of my time. I guess I'd just like to say, fuck you. You know what Gloria Steinem said recently? She just turned 80. I met her once. She just turned 80 and she said that her sex drive had gone down, and she said it was really liberating because she had tons of time for all the other stuff that she wanted to do, so I have that to look forward to. Dear public school, you failed me and I failed you. I hope you've learned something since the 1970s. I know I have. I watched you starve the creative spirits of children all around me. That's it. Dear Lauren, this is my niece. May all of your hopes and dreams be pulverized beyond recognition, never to haunt you again, and may the life you lead far exceed them. Love, Uncle Thor. Dear Jason, may your nightmares be horrific, so that by comparison your life seems okay. Love, Thor. Dear suicides, you leave a strange hole in the world. Just got a couple more if you guys are bored. Dear future generations, I'm sorry. Yes, we knew we were destroying your world. Dear Austin, Texas. This is a love letter, y'all. Over the past 29 years, we've really grown up. You were a college town where young people came to retire, where brilliant people came to underachieve. Not anymore. I was a clueless 20-year-old. We've been through so much together. I tried to leave you, but alas. Back in the 80s, when I told people around the country I live in Austin, all they knew was this little PBS folk music show called Austin City Limits. Now, wherever I am in the world, people have heard of your cool magic. You are such a part of me and I of you. You grow and change, but your essential spirit remains. I so love to come home to you when my travels are through. Being surrounded by gun-loving Republican evangelical types only makes you freakier. You're home to so many great people and bats. Too many to mention. I love you, Austin. Thank you for everything. Dear Jesus, some of my lesbian friends would like to grow beards. I think you should let them. Love, Thor. If you're out there or listening, whatever you do. Dear oldies, don't cut yourself off from the young people. They have interesting things to say. They can help us feel more hopeful about the future. They also want to hear what you have learned. Love, Thor. Thanks, you guys.